Well, got a new job on here with the ATS. Put some mods on. One of them was inside lighting, cabin lighting, and it's supposed to go on with the hazard lights, which I've put on now. Oh, let's turn the engine on. Yeah, unless it has to be really dark before you see them, I don't know. I put better lights on as well. You know, headlights. Supposed to give it a bit more spread and better vegetation. So I'll have a look back at another vid to see the difference. But what I've done is, oh god, just got me load on now. I've come up to Washington. Took a job on here. Here's me lumber. Because it's quite forested up here. So I thought it'd be a good test. I'll have to find one of my old runs up this neck of the woods. I'm not liking that. I've got the International on, but when I'm looking, say I just want to look left there, see that gets in the way there. Gotta go like that. Well, it's 3:40 p.m. Monday. It's an 8 hours, 40 odd minute job. So it'll be dark, but that's my intention anyway. Yeah, just to check out the lights.
Keep right, and then turn right.
I was gonna turn then, but didn't realise it was a train track. Where's it coming from? Should be coming from that side. It's coming from this side. Choo choo! Cup of tea. Nice bit of graffiti there. I do like the wheels to look a little bit scruffier. Even the roads, you know. So two straight into fifth. Got me 18 speed. Shifter on.
Keep left.
Into 6. Yeah, I think I'll change this truck. Do not like. No likey. I've got a rail 750 engine in, I think. Cat. The original engine to this is absolutely gorgeous sounding. But on a long run it has a really annoying,
right,
repetitive
right.
bongo sound on it, which is a real shame.
Right. Keep right.
Well, we're right up the top of North America. Beautiful. Got me logger on, obviously, because you get some nice jobs up here. Logging. And trying to spot the greenery. So we will pop outside as well. You know, I don't know
Left, and then continue straight on.
if it was worth the effort of putting it on or not.
Continue straight on.
Yeah, I'm not liking this, and the way the sun catches the bonnet, if I show you, it's actually a blue colour, but it looks like it creamed on it. So if I go outside, yeah, I'm supposed to have changed the water as well. So if you can see that blue, it's a nice blue. But inside, see, the light catches it, it goes cream. It's a little bit of an annoyance. Right, well, now try and get most of the vegetation in. Obviously it'll go greener as well as I get out of these built up places. Yeah, I did have the brighter lights mod on, which that's what I've swapped it out for. Just see what the spread's like, you know. Now let's have a look at the dash. So if I press I on the keyboard, nothing's happening. That usually changes the dash displayed on it. Let's try this. Oh, that's the sat nav. No, nothing's changing on the dash. I think it was I anyway. Or was it something else? I don't know. Let's try it on the wheel. That's it. So, now if I zoom in, I can't look down now. See, damn it. So, to be honest, I can't see a blooming thing anyway, so I couldn't even tell you what that's saying. So I think I just leave it on that. Now, I like to see which gear I'm in as well. Is that it saying sort of like the top left of the mileage? I don't know. Let's change gear and see. No, that didn't change. No, I'll probably have to change that display to do that. Well, let's go outside anyway. Take them beacons off. Water's a bit murky, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think I'll bother pulling in, that is. I don't think anything happens if you don't pull in, does it? Maybe they get a fine at the end, I don't know. I used to do it religiously, pull into them and all the time. I'll have to check at the end. See, because I've got millions and millions, I don't bother checking. made me money now, I'm not bothered. Got a good workforce and that. Yeah, plenty garages and stock. Trucks and trailers, you know. Well, just a little test to see if he'd stop, but they don't. Just sometimes you can't move over for them, you know, coming on a slip road entrance, and they just never stop. They just crash into you. So that needs tweaking with the AI. I'm gonna scare the life out of him, look, see? Put the brakes on. That's what you get. I'll fix this back into me field of view. Yeah, me head's tracking it great like, but I'm on a bloody swivel here. So I keep having to censor it. F6 now. Been a lockdown. Mexico. A little bit of G. A little bit noisy that on these. I mean, I do love the God, well, I'm not going to say Mach then. It's not Mach. Oh, Jesus, what's it called? Oh, it's gone right out of me bleeding head. That's gone out of my head. For some reason, I'm looking at the engines which are yellow, and I've got DeWalt's, which you know it's not that. Because I'm looking at DeWalt batteries in my head. Oh my God. Yeah. Caterpillar, that's it. Yeah, I usually like to go with a Caterpillar engine. Not too high with the horsepower. 600, about that. Maybe 650, 620 or something. Lovely sound in that. Some of them are a bit whiny. You have to excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, yeah. Yeah, been ill all this week.
Keep left.
Yeah, so, the turbo can be a bit whiny on some of them, and you've got to get the right one. The right balance. For me, anyway. Totally different for you. You might like them, you know, the performance engines. I just don't like that type of thing. Alright, on a big muscle car or something. But what I tried out as well, just by accident, because I do like the Western Star as well, and they come with a Detroit engine. Can't think what, you know, what spec I'd had it, because it was just by accident I was driving it. And yeah, they get a Detroit engine. I think they're called DD16. Not the DD13, they're a bit more noisier, throatier, what I don't like anyway. But the Detroit DD16, I think it's 600 odd horsepower. It just has a very quiet engine. And what I like most of all for, if you're down doing like mountainous runs and you want to keep the Jake brake on, you know. If I show you now this one, let's get some speed up. And so if I go, see, like that noise would be like that coming down mountains, you know, a bit of a long run. Bit annoying. So, the Detroit DD16 engine, 620 horsepower, beautiful low rumble, and the jig brakes just nice and quiet, lovely. Yeah, I did even try out the highest HP engine. I think with a, I don't know, 10-ton load or something, I got it up to 150 odd mile an hour. But I went with the 620 HP. I'd done the same speed actually, but I just felt it better, you know, for me, in my opinion. Like I say, and I've said before, if you're just starting out, you're trying to make your money and you're just driving like a lunatic to build your money up and that, then yeah, you can go with them things, you know. But 600, even 500's enough really, unless you've got a big, massive, really heavy load job on. But, you know, 500 will pull 20 ton, no problem. So now we're getting into the dark, which I wanted. I'm going to turn off the sat-nav there. Make sure my lights are on.
And then exit
Oh,
right.
that's full beam there.
Exit right.
Just let the engine, natural engine brake slow me down there as I drop a gear. Oh, God. So, let's get it a bit darker, really. The thing is, when I turn that 749, 10 to 8, yeah, down Mexico, you know, it was dark before 7. The further you come up north, you know, it's usually 8 o'clock-ish, and after that it gets darker. You can just see the effects of my light now. Full beam. Yeah, so as I say, when I went and kitted the truck out, I put the interior light mod that I've, you know, added to the game, and it said, you know, goes on with beacons, but nothing. I just chose an orange one as well, you know, so I could just test it out, something bright.
Keep left.
So 8 PM now, it's still light leaking over the horizon.
Keep left.
For 4 hours 13 to go. Full beam, not yet though. Let's try it now with the beacons on now. Big all's happened. Let's make sure they're on. Is it me or what? I can't see no difference. Yeah, there was one said either with beacons and one with parking or something like that. You know, maybe when you park up, then the light comes on. But I know I did put that one on. But I'm in a room that's lit up. Bit of the sun hitting on the screen here, not the best time to do this, but... So let's park up, just in case. Ugh, would have to be on a bloody bridge, wouldn't it? Anyway. Right, into neutral. Handbrake on. It's saying the beacons... Oh, it is. Is that the beacons outside or that in the cab? I think it's in the cab, innit? Yeah. Because the beacons would be flashing. So I think that's it. Don't really make much difference, does it? In the footwell? No. I was hoping to get a bit more light than that. Now what you got to check as well when you're doing things like this is that adjust lights, see there? You know, especially if you've added lights to the top. So everything's on 100. Everything's on. So I think, yeah, that is it. Now, yeah, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna go park and brake. I'm gonna go 2 to 5. 2 right up to 5th gear. Perfect. Even jump to 7. On the flat in this load. 8. Well, what do I think of these lights? Not much, I'll be honest. That's rubbish. The one I had on before, bright lights, was a lot brighter. I think this is supposed to give a bit more width. See the sides? Maybe I put the 2 of them on but would I put this on top of bright lights? Or would it cancel it out? I'll give it a good test anyway, because let's get it in a bit darker, hopefully, like these places. I'll do it like that. Yeah, there's not a lot of light spilling off over to the side. Sometimes you want it, you see. I think I'd stick with that brighter light one I had, actually. No, I'm not going to bother either.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother pulling in. I'll check at the end. Come on, will ya? Yeah, okay. So, we're at a stop. Again. Have a quick look at the low. 10 ton. Yeah. Washington. Right, 2 straight into 5. Oh, jeez. Do you know what? I didn't realise we were that close. Bloody hell, yeah. Not used to driving this truck. Right, I can't see a damn thing. 2 into 5th. Right into 7th. Perfect along here there. Three and a half hours more or less now to the job. Drop off. Now let's take that off again. Oh Jesus. Didn't see that in the mirrors there. Didn't see any lights coming up. This is just for testing purposes, like, so, you know, not really worried too much. So, yeah, it's a good place to do it, isn't it? Look at the light spread here. I don't know. Yeah. I think the spread is better, but it's not as bright. I think them bright lights is better. Now take that off, and then we're gonna have a look at the interior light again. It's just rubbish, innit? Little tiny bit. See if I'm driving like that. Little tiny hint. No. I don't think you can actually change the brightness of them either. Yeah, definitely I'm definitely getting rid of this better lighting up on it was. Can't remember what it was called.
Continue straight on.
Yeah, get rid of that under, you know, the floor cab light.
Get ready.
Get rid of this
Turn right.
this lighting mod. Whitesburg.
Turn right.
Yeah, get rid of this bleeding truck. Really breaking my neck trying to look out the window. Put that back on. Oh, bloody hell, it's 3 hours to go still. Jesus. Thought it was here. Oh God, my tea's freezing cold. That was me with my hand in front of my face trying to drink the tea. That's why the camera went crazy. Right. I've done my testing now anyway. I know what I'm gonna do.
Continue straight on.
Dayton. Is that a barrier? The hell? Seen them row of bricks there, thought it was a barrier. My eyes are terrible.
Straight on.
Then I shall. Well, I don't know what truck to go back in. I wasn't a Freightliner for quite a while because they're alright, like, but I usually preferred the Peterbilt. Not the old-fashioned one with the split window and that. I don't like them. Well, I do like the Western Star though as well. Yeah, what I usually get is a Western Star, and I'll get either the cheaper model and bling it up. So I like a flat roof. I don't know why, and you get a little back window, you know, you can see through it, and then bling the engine up with that.
Keep
Maybe
right.
change the chassis and that. I think they look nice as well if it, you know, twin exhausts. You know, a little bend on the top of the pipe. Another
Get
boat.
ready to turn right.
So, 10:32. Freaking hell.
Rerouting.
Could have been worse. I'm reading the
Turn
bloody
right.
screen there. Yeah, could have took me miles off the way there. Oh, scratching my nose. It's Bandy Boo. Yeah, the cat engines have got a lovely gurgle. As I say though, the Jake brake on them's a bit noisy. Alright now and again, but you know, once you get to them Mexican hills and you're doing them ones, you end up turning it off because the bleeding noise is doing your head in. But it is all... I'm not even paying attention. It is all personal preference. I'm going through these. Let's hope it's not dead long and loads of vehicles are coming. What's going on there? I thought they closed this lane or something and I needed to go over there. Clarkston.
Continue straight on.
Do.
Left.
Fix this head tracking again. So, I think I'll keep the extra vegetation on for a bit. I haven't given it a good go yet. Because we did it the night time here, because I wanted to test the lights as well. Go back and look at the comparison before I had it on with one of my older uploads.
Straight on.
Then I shall. The name's Danger. Dick Danger. Red lights, they mean nothing to me. Lewiston. Red light be damned. Caterpillar, big trailer there. They have got a nice looking grill on these as well. These trucks. The International, that is. It's also the wrong time to do me testing. Didn't want to swing it too hard.
Keep right.
sun's coming through the window and hitting me screen. I just can't judge anything on them bloody mirrors. Need to drop a gear, I know that. 2 gears. 1 gear. Okay, I'm gonna put my foot down now. Let's get the job over and done with, I think. Done our tests. Should have had a kipper early to do the rest in the light. I'd get a late fee then, which I'm not really bothered about, to be honest. Pull in, yeah, I'm not doing that. So at the end of this, I'll see if I do. Active inspection.
Keep right.
I'll see what happens. You know, like you get a late penalty and that. Or damage penalty and what have you. It's the one that says, you know, you never adhered to the rules, so you get a penalty for that. Or we kick your teeth in, something like that. I'm going over a double yellow. That's just the way I do it, you know. It just comes natural to me. It's a gift. I can see my own head in the screen. The sun's hitting me side of my face, illuminating my head and me monitor because it's dark. Oh God, should close the curtains really. But yeah, these lights are crap. Yeah, and even the trucks, you know, the roof bar situation, it's not a patch on ETS. ETS2, that is Euro trucks. Lighting's crap, and especially reverse lighting as well. That's crap on ETS2 as well. You just need a lot more light round the trailer and everything. And I've even, you know, paid for all them running lights to the side and that. Crap. There's not enough light. Well, 22 minutes. We're in time anyway. So I'm gonna try a few, keep the logger on and keep round this country with a bit of greenery, do a full daytime one. I couldn't even tell you what it is out there. You know, the landscape.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, that, I think it was called Brighter Lights mod I had on it. Just, you know, you would see a bit more like.
Turn left.
Yeah, is this it? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Ah, slow down, Neddy. Yeah, bloody lunatic, yeah. Right, 5 low. Yeah, 18 speed USB shifter. And the 18 speed Eaton gear box in, you know. Not having a clue what's over here. in Grangeville. I was hoping there'd be a Kip house here somewhere. Doesn't look like, does it? To drive a little bit in the dark to take a job from here. Jesus, I can't even see the friggin' screen. The sun's hitting it. I have to close them curtains.
Keep straight on.
Ah, this road, look, diagonal.
Turn left.
You're a ruddy lunatic. You'll take someone's eye out with that. Put it away. And into neutral and just roll up the rest of the way. Little tap on the brakes. And then they should roll onto it. Yay. Okay. Let's have a look. Ooh, that looks ruddy. Well, we've done our testing, haven't we? But I'm gonna go for it anyway. Okay, too low. I'm gonna go into 4 low. So no doubt I've got to put my nose up there and then back in here. Yeah. Huh? I need a bloody thing cocked out on me. Okay. What I have to do is this. Breaking out. Can hardly see me friggin' screen. I think it's alright though. Come on. Should have held that. Should have held it. It was Perth with surf. Whoop. Jesus. Didn't even know that was there. Oh, that. Nice. Do you know what? I'm just gonna freaking cancel it. Oh, my wheel's upside down. If you'd adjust the suspension. No. I want to just quit it, to be honest. Nice, but might as well do it now. I needed to do it from that way I was in. I've just found out now. Jesus. Oh God. Nice. What the hell am I catching on? Let's have a look out. What is he? Doesn't want to go. Doesn't help that I can hardly see the screen. I don't know why that's doing that. Is it just the ground surface or what? Turning straight. Oh no, look at this. Big here now. Wanted to go right doing about it. Jesus Christ. It's just getting worse as I carry on. I'm gonna try it here if not. I can't see a friggin' thing. I cannot see a damn thing. Right, I'm gonna just not park it here. Just so we can see what happens with, you know, me missing them stops out. To be honest, I can't see the friggin' screen either. I have to close them curtains. Right, okay, let's see. Skippy, right. So, let's see what it says about that. Agent trailer manoeuvring. Well, didn't do any. So, yeah. There's nothing there about not pulling in and getting a fine, is it? But then I haven't got speed fines on. I wonder if it's under that. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, if you know, add the comments. Anyway, that was just a little testing purposes. Catch you later.